And a new United States peace proposal is drawing attention for terms that would require Ukraine to cede territory.
And of course, also sharply reduce the size of its army. And according to sources, the draft calls for recognition of Crimea and other regions which are captured by the Russian forces, and for Ukraine's army to be reduced to about 400,000 personnel. Well, the proposal mirrors long-standing Russian demands that Ukraine has repeatedly rejected.
The development comes as Russia launched one of its deadliest strikes in western Ukraine since the war began in 2022. Missiles hit the city of Ternopil, far from the front line, destroying the upper floors of a residential building.
Ukrainian officials say at least 26 people were killed, including 3 children, and around 80 others who were wounded. According to Ukraine, Russia fired 467 drones and 48 missiles nationwide, targeting energy and transport infrastructure and forcing emergency power cuts as temperatures dropped.
United Nations Human Rights Chief Volker Turk said that he was appalled by the civilian casualties in Ternopil. He said the impact of long-range missiles combined with waves of drones used by Russian forces was once again clearly evident.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's attempt to re-engage the U.S. administration during a visit to Turkey did not move forward, after American envoy Steve Witkoff, expected to join him, did not travel.
Turkey's President Erdogan reiterated his call for both sides to resume talks in Istanbul. 3 rounds of negotiations there this year have so far resulted only in prisoner exchanges, and the return of soldiers remains. Now, in Kiev, senior U.S. military leaders held talks with Ukrainian officials. U.S. Army Secretary Daniel Driscoll and Army Chief of Staff General Randy George, they met Ukraine's defense minister and commander-in-chief of its armed forces during what the U.S. embassy described as a fact-finding mission. According to Ukrainian officials, the delegation was briefed on Russia's troop build-up and ongoing offensive operations.
In Moscow, President Vladimir Putin called for the creation of a national task force to advance Russia's homegrown generative artificial intelligence models. He said that developing domestic AI systems was critical to safeguarding Russian sovereignty, while warning against excessive regulation of the sector.
Our country must possess a full range of its own technologies and products in the field of generative artificial intelligence. First and foremost, these are national language models, both fundamental and small, for specific industries. Having our own technologies isn't the only important factor. It's also crucial to ensure their widespread practical use and achieve frontline implementation in industry, transportation, healthcare, public administration, and other sectors.